I was looking for a place with low cost of living, where we could afford a good amount of property that had good schools. And I looked into the area and said, well, this is actually everything we want. It's wide open spaces, it's good school system, and cost of living is low. The house we own now is about the same size as the one we had in Georgia, except the one in Georgia was on, I think the entire lot was 8,000 square feet. And now I'm on 4 acres and I paid the exact same amount of money. I get to go home early. I get to, work around where eventually our land is going to be a little hobby farm, I'm sure, because my wife needs to stay busy. My boss gives me reasonably flexible hours. So as long as I work my 9 hours, she doesn't care if I'm there from 7 to 4, 6 to 3, or if I would say, hey, I need to work 9 to 6 today, that's fine. So since I'm used to getting up so early in the morning anyways, I get to work usually by 6. I'm off by 3, I'm home by 3:30, and I can, start building a fence, or we have a garden patch that we're, got to start planting in it. So I get to go home and have a life. My daughter was able to hit the ground running and make friends immediately, and the teachers were great. Her first day of in-person school here was a cold, snowy day, and we had just gotten here from Georgia, so we didn't have the best cold weather gear, and the school gave her, hey, you have a winter jacket now, you have boots, you have snow pants, so they take care of people up here. So one thing, that I've seen a lot of veterans love is when they get out, they want a lower stress life. Because in the military, it's go, go, go. Either, at least in the Navy, you're either deployed, repairing the ship from deployment, or gearing up for the next deployment. And there's no downtime. So up here, Green Bay is a major city with all the amenities that I could really want, but it's also only a little over 100,000 people. So you have all the amenities of a major city coupled with a rural, slow pace of life. It is a phenomenal balance. And I got here and I didn't know anything about the area and I didn't know anyone. And I have hit the ground running and have not been happier in any point in my life. My wife has not been happier. My daughter is, she made friends quickly and is incredibly happy. And this is just a phenomenal place to be. Mission, Wisconsin is how I, came to come up here. Steve Jenke with Mission, Wisconsin is my point of contact. And at every single turn, everything that I've said, hey, if I'm moving up to Wisconsin, I need a job. He said, okay, here's, let me send me your resume, I'll get you job interviews. I said, well, if I'm moving to Wisconsin, I need to be in a good school district. And he gets me, here's all the info on the school districts in your area. So having him as a resource and having Mission, Wisconsin as a resource has made my life incredibly easy. Anything I need, if I don't know where to go get it, he can help. He had me in touch with the veteran service officer before I even got up here, which is, again, that's amazing. Just having access to a VSO is great. I was having a hard time getting enrolled at the VA here because it's a different region from Georgia. And, I sent him a quick email, hey, I need help. And within 20 minutes, oh, you live in Marinette, here's your point of contact, here's who you want to go see, their office is at this address. Using the resources provided by Mission, Wisconsin has been about all I've used for resources because it's been all I've needed. I struggle with anxiety and depression that was diagnosed as a result of an incident on deployment. When I was in Augusta, I couldn't get seen at mental health. I think I called them in October and they couldn't get me in until February. Up here, I call them on Monday, they call me back Tuesday. And they're saying we have appointments on Wednesday. So it's a significantly better support system. Again, that may go back into being a smaller veteran community. Augusta is a large veteran community, probably too many veterans, not enough doctors. That is not the case up here. I go to the Menominee VA clinic, which is maybe a 5-minute drive from where I work. And the Menominee clinic, it's a little community-based outreach center. It's a very small clinic, but it's really good. It's, high quality of care. Down in Georgia, you get a lot of these people that wave their flags and say, we support our troops, but then don't do anything for the troops. Up here, it feels like the care and love for troops is a lot more genuine. People are friendly. And one thing is, everyone says when you get out of the military, you're going to miss the camaraderie. You're going to miss that everyone has your back for no other reason than you're in uniform with them. And I still have that. I feel like my boss has my back. But then there's the little things. Like if I have a VA appointment, I can say, hey, I need to leave work for an hour. And her response is, okay, make it up later in the week. Or make it up, in 20-minute chunks over the next 3 days. So she's been very, very accommodating. Again, if I need to leave work, or if I need to, hey, I'm feeling really sick today, I need to work from home. Cool, take your laptop home with you and you can work from home. And I have that kind of freedom only being at the company for a couple of months.